My English is slowly getting worse. In Switzerland, it's all your fault. Lately, I've been talking to my family back in Canada a lot on Skype, and I'll say something like, "Oh, so I'm doing home office now." And everyone will understand me, but if I was still speaking Canadian English, I would have never have said it like that. I would have said, "Yeah, I'm working from home in my home office." Because home office is not an action, it's a place. It seems I'm slowly turning Swiss. I don't even blink anymore when somebody asks me if I want to go do a shooting. A photo shooting, that is. Yes, the Swiss do have a lot of guns, but when they say shooting, they mean photo shooting. There are some words I've heard so often I just start to assume it's also the English word. And then I have to call my sister and ask her if she thinks it's a word.
Is wellnessing a word?
No.
People have only been making coffee with these for the last couple of years. And since I've been here during this time, I assumed that they were called coffee capsules. Because that's what the word in German is, and it just makes sense to me. It took me the longest time to figure out that people back home were calling them K-cups or pods. When I say English words when I'm speaking German, I tend to pronounce them like you. So when somebody asks me where I'm from, I say "for Toronto" instead of "for Toronto" because nobody would understand Toronto. But when I'm talking to people in Canada about places in Switzerland, I have no idea how to pronounce the place names in English. Bern, Basel, Basil, Zug or Zug, Kionic. Worse, the people I'm talking to usually don't talk about these places, and they assume that I'm saying the names correctly and take the pronunciation from me, and so it spreads like a virus. When the word is the same in German and English, but pronounced differently, I tend to say it wrong in both languages. Heute esse ich vegan. I'm going to eat vegan today. Also, I am constantly saying also when I'm speaking English. Also is also an English word, but we don't use it like this. We would say anyway. But nobody's actually called me out on this yet. Super. Super is another one, of course. Also an English word, but you tend to only use it when you're talking to small children. Super. But now I tend to use it the way old Emily would say, great. But honestly, this is not really a big problem. Easy. Swiss say easy to mean, okay, no problem, whatever. And it kind of makes sense in English, so I keep saying it. Even though it doesn't really work like that. Also, super. I've kind of lost my native language. But people seem to understand me anyway, so easy.